Oh, Lucky's Tale, or Super Lucky's Tale, should I say, on the Xbox One. This game is, well, certainly less kaboomish, and you actually see Master Mittens appear here in the first world of Sky Castle. But I don't know, it looks much less cartoony than before. So yeah. And like before, we still have to get clovers. That has not changed between this game and the later ones. What has changed is that the aesthetics of Sky Castle, it no longer has this sort of foreboding effect, more like it's set in the country. And unlike before, we actually get a few more lines from Lyra as well. But that being said, yeah, apparently she actually helps you a lot more in this adventure than what happened in the other ones. Whether or not we get any help from Greg the male golem is another thing, but he does appear here as well. The other thing of note, as I have already mentioned in my main playthrough, Lucky does have the ability to move on all fours in this game, which, honestly, I don't mind one bit. He probably moves closer to a real fox than he does in the other game, but, yeah. He still has the ability to see through the things, and apparently the pigs are in the first world as well. Seriously, because I mean the pigs do not appear in new Super Lucky's Tale until at least Veggie Village, I dare say, and especially in Piggy Peril. As for the level Heavy Heads, well, it doesn't have the upbeat music before, but it still does have Robo Groot. So that's something at least, and I'm not covering the entire game, as I say, because some of the levels are similar. The other thing of note in the background, yeah, at the beginning, we actually start in this level in New Super Lucky's Tale. We also get to see a lot more of the male golems, which, yeah, that's weird. We don't see that in the beginning because I think they combined the beginning of Sky Castle with this level, so that's why. The puzzles are still in Super Lucky's Tale as well. One thing of note, they do add a lot more to the backgrounds in New Super Lucky's Tale by comparison, because Playful really wanted to do that. Yeah, the dialogue, I don't know, it doesn't look as good as in New Super Lucky's Tale, and that is on a system that uses, as I say, SD cards in terms of what I was playing on the Nintendo Switch, but never mind that. We will also see that. The other thing of note, you still have to find the various things in each of the levels, such as, of course, the getting 300 coins, finding the hidden page, getting all the lucky letters, and everything else. Whether or not we actually and yeah, Mittens has a lot more lines in this one, seriously. As an antagonist, he wasn't training you or anything, he just appeared from level to level. Not multiple times in the first level, for example, so yeah. And the music, as I say, is just the regular music they actually use for the hub world here. No, that music, seriously, it kind of builds as you, pretty much woke up Robo Groot here. Seriously. And yes, I'm still calling him Robo Groot, seriously. And what was the other thing? Yeah. Also, the animation for getting each of the clovers is a bit different. You're not getting pages, you're actually getting clovers here, so that's a big difference. Again, the fire coming out, yeah, kind of a thing. We still have this annoying having the thing to carry the golem's heads and everything in pretty much the same way you would have to do. Although, given that Lucky now moves on all fours, I wonder how he moves with that. So yeah, because, as I say, I've only played the new Super Lucky version of this game, of course. So yeah. Can you also do it in midair? I don't know. The lucky letters are a bit bigger, so that's the thing. You're also given a bit more of a thing to a bit more of mobility, shall we say, in terms of jumping out of the thing. But yeah, other than that, it's actually easier to get the coins in this version. Seriously. I mean, I don't know if I got all in my run on this on new Super Lucky Tale to get all the coins, but yeah. Also, there's another thing. Okay, that pop-up there is going to be the, well, not the death of me because I'm not playing this. Yeah. As for the underground levels, well, they're there. I don't know if they serve to get the thing, but yeah. You actually do face the enemies like with the new Super Lucky version. So yeah. It looks like the aqueducts here just look, well, kind of undergroundish. Seriously. It looks more like you're in a factory than you're in an underground waterway or anything like that. Seriously. Which, honestly, I don't mind, but yeah, the background in the new Super Lucky Tale does look a bit better here. I'd say that, and some of the other enemies more cartoony, such as the birds, for example. True, they look closer to the angry birds as well, so that's not necessarily great either, but it's there, I guess. And apparently when you lose a life, it doesn't fade to black. So yeah, you still have to have loading times, but they're fairly short. And you don't have to look at, one thing I will give Super Lucky Tale, you don't have the annoyance of having to listen to Greg moaning about giving away spoilers. Seriously, that was one of my main annoyances with new Super Lucky Tale, where everything that was improved, such as Lucky being able to move on 2 feet rather than 1. It is that. So I do actually like, unlike with the virtual reality Lucky Tale, the caterpillars look decent now. Seriously, with those smiley faces. I mean, they still smile, but it felt like their faces were completely different to their bodies. I don't know why that is, but there you go. Other than that, yeah. I will say I do like the new Super Lucky Tale more for this version. Especially since how dark it is in the well, I can't say, yeah, this is just kind of the original game. Also, this bit I think was near the beginning of the level as well. So yeah. Other than that, I think well, it does make me want to actually purchase an Xbox One at some point and play this game. I know I said that for thing, but this time, yeah, I actually want to see how this plays now, given that. But anyway, there are some more things I want to look at besides just a couple of levels. That is the puzzle levels, of course. They haven't changed too much, although the apparently the guy down here is now wearing a sheriff's hat and a 4-leaf clover. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, it's not a top-down approach. That's the main difference with these puzzles. Seriously. You can still get clovers from these, but yeah, they're not pages or anything, so yeah, there's that. Another thing of note, little Sparky, the dog, is now apparently actually benighted for some reason. Seriously. I actually prefer little Sparky, seriously. I don't know why. He's not, he fits the role of a guard dog than some sort of noble or something guarding the castle or whatnot. Seriously, especially because of that, and especially since he gets squished down to size by Robo Groot a little later, so yeah. Well, that being said, yeah, I think we will. And apparently, there are, all the puzzles are situated in one area. That's a bit easier, I guess, because I kept forgetting with each of the puzzles. Anyway, that being said, that's it for pretty much my look at Sluggy's Tale, or Super Luggy's Tale. So the next game I'm gonna cover on my channel, let me think. I think the next game I will cover will be, I'm actually going to look at the Super Mario Brothers series. Yes, because the film's coming out, so look out for that very soon. So I will see you then. Goodbye!